Hey there. Hey, this week we have some big machinery, heavy lifting, and some really cool looking what they call glue lambs. They're just big beams, basically. You can see my contractor and I working on cutting one. Actually, there's two, but we're working on cutting one. He's cutting it with a beam saw. It's a really big saw, and we have to finish it off with Sawzall because the beam's so fat that we have to use two saws to cut it. Anyway, it's really heavy. This beam, as it's been cut, is 25 feet and a half inches, 15 inches tall, and 6 3/4 inches wide. You can see us moving this piece that we cut off as scrap, basically. There's two of them over there. I plan on making some benches with those. Here's a picture of the small beam, which is 7.5 feet long, 9 inches tall, and 6.5 inches wide. And it's in the entryway downstairs. This here is called a strong tie. That bolt is the strong tie that actually goes down into the concrete. It's an inch in circumference, and it goes down on the concrete about 25 to 30 inches. And on the top here, we're working on this wall. These brackets are called like HDUs. They're just basically a hold down unit. And that just secures the studs to that anchor bolt down in the concrete. So the reason we're doing this is really to secure this wall because it's full. If you've watched any of our other videos, this wall is full of windows and doors. So there's not a lot of security and a lot of open spaces basically in this wall. Here you can see me installing one of these HDUs brackets, about 14 inches tall, and they take about, I don't know how many bolts, quite a few. And there's 8 of these on this north wall that we're working on right now. In there, and thankfully Carrie was there to video some of the action on this day. I'm really busy, so I don't get a lot of time to do live videos, so we do a lot of I have to do a pose after I finish the last one. Here's a beam that's been cut, so we have it up there ready to go. Used a tractor to get it up there on the wall, and now we're just trying to move it over this wall here. So another contractor showed up, and he had a big backhoe, so we're going to hook it to the bucket here and swing it out and drop it right into these pockets. Here's the first one going in. My contractors are helping guide it into its proper slot, and these guys are really good. Here's a picture of the beam being lifted up, and here what you see now is the second one. I sped it up because These guys are really careful on how they do it, and they want to be safe, and they've done it a lot. Both of them are professionals, and I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you know what you're doing. So this is the second one. They're guiding into its slot here, and looks like it's going in right now. And it's in. I didn't do too much besides watch and observe this progress. You can see me moving a ladder down there to help catch the straps when my contractor drops them down to me. So anyway, this was a pretty exciting day to get these things. Thankfully, the excavator contractor showed up. Here you see us moving another big beam. This goes in on top of the entryway in the back. It's 22 inches long and another 7.5 feet. And we had the excavator get this up on the bucket too to install it. Here's a picture of the beams installed. Really beautiful. I think we're just gonna leave them there how they are and do some sand them down and clear coat them.